hello. Welcome in. If you're catching the replay, welcome. I am Mystic Storm here to clear the path to a new life with you. And we're going to get into a Reiki energy healing session followed by a reading. Okay? The initial one will be collective. If anyone comes on here, I will be open to doing personals. But I'm excited for this session. I am in the process of, this is like my first time coming back since, maybe the end of November. And right now, like, we're approaching Christmas and New Year and all that. So I'm just taking time to really rest. So I hope that you all are taking time to rest at this time as well. We're going to get started with the energy healing Reiki session soon. Okay? Welcome in. So before we start, I want to call down my ancestors, my guides, your ancestors, your guides, whoever comes through this live, whoever is watching a replay, just tap in. We're going to tap into some collective energy after the Reiki session. So, just be open to receive. Again, I call down my ancestors, your ancestors, our guides here into this space. I want them to clear out any negative, unwanted energy here. Any negative and unwanted energy is banished at this time. Clapping is a good way to do that. So I was like, I felt the need to clap. And then we're going to call down the coordinates of the north, the east, the south, and the west. Also calling down the elements of fire. I have fire here, water. I have a bowl of water that I'll be looking into while we're in the session. I also have crystals, various crystals. I'll be using crystals throughout the session here. And then for earth and then air, I do have some incense going. I've been having the incense flowing and just my connection with the divine, our connection with the divine. All right. So I'm gonna get started here. So I just got an allow notification thing on my TikTok. I've turned off my notifications, but I'm like, why would y'all do that in the middle of the live? So there's some like disruption, especially like when I picked up, this is blue kyanite. So with blue kyanite, this is all about the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. So the fact that it did that, there's a lot of like distractions from you to focus on what you're wanting to say, what do you want to speak into your life. Okay, so that's yeah, definitely something to think about, like cutting down some of the noise so that way you can hear. This could be minimizing the notifications that pop up on your phone. This could be putting your phone on do not disturb sometimes. This could be limiting your time for watching TV, spending more time to tap in to meditate, or just setting time aside to meditate, okay? Or just to check in with yourself, however you want to call it. But you should be doing mental check-ins, if not once, but multiple times a day, okay? Yeah, don't be afraid of who you are. I feel like a lot of people are coming out of their shell at this point. You know, anytime we're in like the in-between for a calendar new year, you know, we're like, where do we want to go? How do we want to make this year, you know, bright and all this stuff? But it's like, again, don't be afraid of who you are. So you might be going against some beliefs because we are just leaving Sag, right? Sagittarius energy. Now we're in Capricorn. So shout out to all my Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn stellium, so I am definitely here with y'all, okay? But again, don't be afraid of who you are. A lot of things can be coming to the surface. Especially we're approaching the Cancer full moon. Tanya, yeah, horses. Why did you say horses? Because that's funny that you just said that randomly, because it connects to something that I had seen today. But anywho, probably just like that. I don't even remember what I was saying, but the horses got to me. Spirit of life and freedom. Yes, okay, the spirit animals. Yes, I pulled some charms today and a horse came out. So that's why I was like, okay, why did you say horse? But yes, spirit of life and freedom. Yes, being free spirited, right? Being who you want to be, and shining your light, not being afraid to shine your light. This is definitely giving Aquarius energy. I am an Aquarius sun, so that's usually my like, we can do this, like, go for it. But this is the energy that we're in anyway. I'm saying that I'm an Aquarius sun. I'm also a Pisces moon, okay, and a Gemini rising. So that's a lot going on. If y'all know y'all big threes, you know, let me know. Let me know. I'll be interested to see. But I've just been feeling a lot of energy. It's been a lot of heavy energy that I've been feeling, and just working on dispensing energy from around me and calling my power back. So you all might be empaths as well, because I soak up a lot. I feel a lot, and within feeling all that stuff, I have to decipher, like, okay, what's really going on. And most of the time, I'm not just blaming it on just everybody's energy, because I do the internal work, but I really do feel like a lot of people have been feeling that, at least the collective that I'm tapped into. Okay, a lot of heaviness, a lot of like uncertainty of what's coming up next. How do you want to present yourself? Are you getting this nudge to do something else, do something new? Are you afraid of how people are going to perceive you? Okay, it's still showing up despite all that, chatter that could be within the mind. This could be how you're feeling emotionally within certain environments. And if that is the case with the environments that you're in, I would suggest continue like stepping back, taking time for solitude, for stillness, to get clarity and confirmation on how you should move going forward. Distractions. That's what kind of prompted me to even start talking on this live, because with everything outside of us is a distraction for us to actually go within, to figure out how we really feel and what do we want to do, right? So again, you might feel like what you're doing is, I'm hearing, not in alignment. It could be not in alignment to certain beliefs that you've had, that was instilled in you. It's, again, breaking free, like Tanya gave like the spirit animal. And that's funny because also when I looked into the water I have here, the first thing that came out was like an octopus. And I was thinking about, I wish I had my spirit animal deck. So again, shout out to Tanya for saying horses too. So but I do want to bring up the octopus spirit, and I'm just flowing today, y'all. I'm just telling y'all the downloads, because I've been really, to like in solitude to myself, and I don't want, I'm just kind of changing how I approach everything. It's kind of, you are so detailed. You may want certain things a certain way, and then finally you're just like, hey, just releasing it, letting it flow. Stop trying to control a lot of things that you can't control. And yeah, but the octopus spirit too. So shine your light, being free, and then also trusting like your own mind. I would say that, trusting your own mind of where it leads you, right? And trust that you can make in tune decisions for yourself, grounded, firm, good, like ideas for yourself. Hey, how y'all doing? Let me switch this over so I can see y'all's names, because I sure don't have my glasses on. EM11 or 11122. Hey, happy cat mom. Hey, how you doing, hun? So yeah, tapping more, and we probably already been feeling this way, okay? Because we're in Mercury retrograde. It was in Capricorn, and it just went back into Sagittarius. So I feel like that's why beliefs are coming up a lot, especially when it comes to career and just overall, like, what do you want your life to be like? How do you see yourself, next year, or 3 years from now, 5 years from now? And sometimes we can't think that far, and that's fine. That's even better. Be in the now moment. It's endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. I got this tapestry as a gift. I think it was on Amazon. They probably got it on Amazon. Yes. Welcome in. No, right now I'm just flowing, just reading the collective energy, telling you all what comes down, and maybe pull some cards after. But it is open for personals if you all will want it. The information should have popped up if you want like a mini reading or a full reading. You'll pay by Cash App. My Cash App is right here. Mystic Storm 333. If you don't have Cash App, you could also do PayPal. You just put the @ symbol, Mystic Storm 333. But the only thing with that, if you have, I do like having the question in the subject line. But if not, I can ask you all once I get to you. I'll get it in a moment. Seeing like a pyramid. It kind of reminds the pyramid with the eye. That's what I'm seeing. This can be like illuminations, like third eye awakening. You all might be experiencing that. So, they talk about ascension symptoms, and I know this is prime time for flu and COVID and all that stuff. But yeah, like sometimes I felt like I've had COVID and I'll go nothing. So I know like it's the frequencies, the energies around me that are giving me ascension symptoms. So you all may be feeling that as well. So making sure that you do lay down a good foundation for yourself as far as protection. This could be saying affirmations. This could be praying, reciting a Bible verse, whatever works for you. But it will be your line of protection that you're doing for yourself, right? And this could be shining a light on your shadows, as far as like thinking about illumination. So things could be coming up to the surface, or things could be revealed at this time. Again, we're approaching the Cancer full moon, right? Cancer is ruled by the moon. This is the last full moon of the year, the calendar year. I like to say that. So yeah, there might be some things that will come to the surface. Is going to allow you to see things for what it is and to truly go within to heal. Cancer energy is very healing. It's like a healing balm, but oh baby, you know, sometimes it's Cancer season can be really rough, or like Cancer energy. So if we go with the moons, so Cancer, Virgo season, Virgo energy can be challenging sometimes, but it's like a catalyst to help us through so we can continue on the journey. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let's see what else I see within the water. I'll let y'all know. I heard diamond in the rough. I kind of see the diamond here. Getting N, B, I'm getting Frank. And I heard, like, of course, Frank Sinatra. Somebody might really like, what genre is that? Jazz. First, then I see like Simba. This is Simba, but I also see them as glasses, sunglasses. They like changed into sunglasses. So, like you could think about like hiding your identity, spying. Then I'm getting like a video game controller count, like stick console. It's interesting. Let me know if that any of that if that's hitting y'all. That's like, for me, I would have to like write these down, or like I can't wait to like listen to the replay, because sometimes when I'm in a space where I'm just flowing like that, I forget what I said. I know I said Simba, I said sunglasses. What else? What else? What else? I said names. I can't remember any. It was N, Frank. I heard B. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely have to decode some of that. Alright, we're gonna get into Frank. Yeah, Frank. Did you say Ann or Ann? I said N, but it could be Ann, you know, but Ann was significant. So we're gonna get into some messages here. Y'all see what I'm saying? That I turned off the notifications on here, and that's the second time I did that. Why would you ask me if I want notifications while I'm on live? So again, it's a lot of distractions. Or one time when I came, the first time was when we were doing the throat chakra with the blue kyanite with the mind. So mind opening, consciousness. We're in Mercury retrograde, yes. But just be mindful of what you're consuming. Be mindful of what you're consuming. I was doom scrolling not too long ago, so no judgment here, but it was somebody's phone. They had caught a spider, right? But when they tapped the glass on the where the spider was in, it wouldn't move. But when they put their phone, like the camera on it, and was tapping the phone, the spider could sense the light rays being emitted from the phone, and it was jumping. So yeah, be mindful of what you're consuming. This could be, yeah, definitely protecting your third eye or in your crown. Okay, because yeah, you never know. Because I'm just thinking about just distractions of what when you're trying to focus on something. You know, they say that we're ADHD, but like, are y'all tapped in to know the next thought? Maybe I'm. Hold on. I was like, Spirit said, not too much, because I've sensed some things, and I'm just like, just be. You have to protect your head, protect your mind, protect your thoughts, because it's interesting how notifications are. You see, Karen said I need a minute to catch up to you, because I was like, and that could be my double air, my chart, but EM 11122, they give me 100%. Yeah, be mindful. All right. All right. So, it's gonna be a lot of illusions. A lot of illusions coming up with the moon card in reverse. A lot of illusions. Don't believe everything that's coming out of somebody's mouth. We have Two of Swords in reverse. So any like stagnation or like yeah, just like stuck energy. Maybe you've like blocked somebody. There might be communication coming up soon, or you may allow communication. Maybe you don't have a choice, because sometimes you have to be around people that you don't necessarily like, and you already peep game, right? But yeah, you might have communication, but I'm hearing don't let your guard down. Don't let your guard down. Still be open, but still have protection. Don't let your guard down. All right, we got Four of Cups. Four of Cups. So there's something being missed or glazed over. Again, being mindful of what you consume. What, you know, that can be substances. You can kind of see that here in this card, but this can just be, because we can use escapism for anything, right? The second quarter moon, this go round leading up to the Cancer full moon was Pisces. So we were water on water. So it's all the fields. So you probably are you might be anxious, or you might get flustered, or emotions just high and low. So what are you going to? What's your vice? And with that, it's probably, yeah, you're probably gonna have to reduce it, let it go, or really be mindful of it, because we got the Four of Cups with the Ace of Cups, right? I'm subtracting that in my head, because so I'm getting Three of Cups, okay? Three of Cups is that celebration, that's community. That can also be like a friendship. So open up communication, but don't let your guard down. And then somebody may invite you out to drink. I'm getting like, be mindful of what you're consuming while you're having said conversations. Okay. I feel like you would really want to be aware when you're speaking to someone, because again, there could be a lot of illusions and confusions, and you might not get everything that you need. Okay. We have Queen of Wands, Pele. Yeah, I'm hearing still, all in all, I think speak your truth either way. Whatever needs to be said needs to be said, and don't be afraid to say it. It's time to stand in your power. I think that was, don't be afraid of yourself, or don't be afraid of who you are. That was one of the first messages that came out. So with this card, it's like, yeah, it's time to stand in your power. It's not time to wallow. It's not time to back down. It's to be firm within yourself. Be grounded. Because, again, especially right now or whenever you're watching this, okay? And then we have Ace of Swords in reverse with this, okay? So what I'm getting from this is, yes, stand in your power, right? But even then, if this is a conversation that needs to be had, you're not going to get the whole truth. And if you are the type of person that wants to hear the truth, to have some type of closure, I think that's something to reevaluate, because it doesn't matter what you say. Even if they tell you the truth, all truths are but half truths. Okay? This could be also, I talked about your mind and distractions and what are you consuming, right? Four of Cups. This can be your environment overall. Maybe what your environment is projecting onto you is false, right? Especially if it's your environment is trying to disempower you, to disengage you from your purpose or your mission, or whatever goals you have set out here to do. It's being firm, yes, in who you are, being grounded, but also knowing the distractions, not letting the distractions get you because of the discipline, right? I'm now thinking about the Emperor card in tarot, but then also that's Capricorn's energy, right? As far as like discipline and structure, so we can get to our goals. So to recap, because it's been a few messages that came out, but just for the cards here, because I'm not going to go back into what was going on for the water scrying. So there's some stagnant energy here overall. This could be a conversation that needs to be had that's going to open up, right? Being mindful of your energy and what vices you tend to at this time, especially if you're trying to have conversations with someone, right? This might be at a gathering. I'm talking like Christmas isn't around the corner. I'm not doing much for Christmas, so that's when I'm like, okay, this might happen with like a family member, right? The moon, Cancer, fourth house is the home energy, okay? So this could be like in a gathering. So making sure that one, you know your limits, and two, just keep yourself grounded, okay? This can also say if you're thinking about reconciling with someone, it wouldn't be in your best interest. I'm not saying to hold on to those emotions, right? You can forgive someone and love them at a distance, right? Or if you have to be around them because of just life, you can't avoid everyone. Is to how can you regulate your emotions? How can you make sure you're not letting this be a distraction that is taking away your power? What are you giving your power away to? How are you cultivating and transmuting the energy so that way it doesn't fade you and you're in your power, you're operating how you want to, and you're keeping the forward movement to move on, to shape new worlds, new realities for yourselves. Think of like when the lava erupts, especially if it's going into the water, it's creating a whole new island, right? This could be a whole nother stream of income for some people. Property, land, you might be moving, relocating. Okay. So, whatever conversations that have transpired in the past, right? Don't let them be like don't let them haunt you in your mind, And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Like if you're just sitting there and then your mind drifts off and then you think about, whatever disagreements or altercation or what was said to you, right? It's not true. So if this could be coming to the surface, and I will say the double bottom here is the Nine of Swords. So it could be a lot of hidden lies that have been embedded in your psyche that you feel are true about yourself, and it's false. And it's false. And that's removing those thought forms, removing those programs, okay? I also said if the divine spirit, guys, I'm not trying to just claim it all on me, but if you're having a conversation with someone and if you're looking for closure from that said conversation, you might not get it because they're not telling you the whole truth. They're still trying to paint this picture, okay? This illusion. This is you trusting your intuition, trusting your power. You already got the downloads. You already got the messages. You already know what's up. Okay? So this is being okay. This is emotional stability. Being okay anyway. Don't let them get you out of character or lose your cool. For some people, you might erupt, but it will be a controlled, like, I'm just going to tell you right now, you got the wrong one, okay? But it's not going to be too much. It's going to be just enough, and it's going to be respectful. So, yeah. Let me know how y'all feeling. Let me know how y'all feeling. I'm going to get into some of these tea leaf oracle cards. We got dogs. So, getting together with friends. I said, like, that's Three of Cups energy. That I was talking about, like, celebration. I'm sorry, y'all. This is not the light here. I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog. That's what I'm hearing. her like a dog, treat her like a dog. All right. Broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Maybe somebody's looking for access. You know, what do they say? Forgiveness accepted and access denied. Weeping willow. Family sorrow. Let me see, y'all. There we go. So, yeah, y'all definitely, if protection of y'all energy, is power in the tongue, right? So you might again want to affirm some protection over your household, over your family. Anytime you're going into areas where you know you might be triggered. Okay, so there might be the topic at hand, could be money, finances, jobs. So we have the bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Okay. Alrighty. So it could be about like money, that could be the issue, like the subject. Maybe you let someone borrow some money. Or now if you're coming into some money, some people may have their hand out. Then we got both money or property through an inheritance. I was just thinking inheritance, winning or windfall. So I will say family sorrow could mean someone might be transitioning. This is for some people. Some people might be transitioning. This is the winter energy. If you notice, like a lot of times towards the end of the year, people do tend to pass more than they do on other seasons, right? So there could be issues regarding inheritance, wills. Okay. Yeah. And then I did say too that you might be moving. I said getting new property, getting new land, you know, going to a different land, right? Then we got jug, lighthearted, carefree time. This is interesting. But then we got hills, obstacles to overcome. Lobster, financial pinch, and then caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So I feel like, yes, if there's any arguments, disagreements within this said money, the job, where you're moving to, yes, there's obstacles to overcome, and this could even put you in a financial pinch, because maybe you owe some money. I'm hearing somebody owe somebody money, and it's like if you on the come up, like you do maybe need to give them, you know, some money. So you thought you might have been rolling in dough, but actually you still got, you know, your debts to pay. So you might be like, well, dang, I got these new beginnings coming, but I still feel like I don't have enough. This is just it's not always going to be this way, but you're still heading in the right direction. You're transitioning with the boat here. So with the jug, with the lighthearted, carefree time, I feel like Spirit is saying this is the emotional stability, the emotional regulation. This is how can you still, despite uncertainty, or despite, especially when it comes to money and finances, if you're in the northern hemisphere, where in winter we just had the winter solstice. This is when, you know, Earth is barren, and a lot of times we may have financial hardships because a lot of things are slowing down. So we tend to like grab hold to money. We tend to worry and get over fixated with money. So I would suggest like reevaluating your relationship with money, and knowing that it's an energy thing. It's a vibrational thing. It will come back to you, and having a lightheartedness about it will attract it more, right? Because if you're thinking about it too much, you might repel it. Where it's working on your attraction energy right now will be the best thing. Okay. All right. Yep. And we got scales. If I can get it there. So yep, this is a way to balance like your whole lifestyle, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, is to have that focus of just letting go of the outcome, and being open and free, and trusting that all will work out in your favor, and trusting your power. That was another thing, trusting your power. Okay. So I'm going to close out here. Feel like it's just a short one. I'm gonna close out here. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was just a free form reading. Just wanted to get some messages out, and they may some of them may fit you, some of them may not. They're not, it's not always gonna fit. Could just be for someone else, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. And we have our final card here is ambition. So it says, may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Okay? So this is kind of talking about when it comes to career or finances. Like, you may feel like you might have to up your ambition, maybe up your hustle, but how are you approaching it? That's the main thing. Is it rushed, or is it just intentional? Are you worried about it too much, or are you trusting it and believing in yourself, right? That you'll show up regardless. Okay, I'll read this again. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do y'all have any questions? Let me know. If not, I will close us out here. Hey. Yes. I was like, I just decided to hop on here. I haven't been on live in a few weeks. And I'm just like, it's like I'm kind of being called to steer in a different direction with my channel, and everything is changing, and you have to pick your battles. Like, you have to, even though you may want to do something, like, are you being realistic? Are you being practical? Especially when it comes to energy levels, because you can only do so much, and delegation could be a thing. Or if you're like a solopreneur and like you're just doing things by yourself, you might just have to just put something aside and do what's best for you. And then it's like you can't please everybody, This is especially for my people pleasers out here. You can't please everybody. So this is like, don't be afraid of who you are and standing in your truth. So yeah, I really had to sit with myself these past few weeks. I was like, I need to be selfish with my energy. I need to create better boundaries. Boundaries have been the theme of 2023. I feel like that's just always going to be a theme, is boundaries. But I feel like I've feel good on physical boundaries, but energetic boundaries for sure. Like, yeah, it's like, it's okay to say no. It's okay to get back with somebody on some things. Yeah. Honor your energy. Honor how you feel. Ground yourself. Go within. Yeah, you just need time for you. Because just to let y'all know, I had sat down and I picked out days. Like days that are like internal days, I called it, where it's more slow paced, or I might take this time to rest versus go out and do something or work on something. Yeah. So you could look at your schedule like that. Make sure you factor in days of rest, days to take care of yourself. Okay. Some people say that the day of the week that you were born, you can take that day out to honor yourself, right? Or make that a self-care day. So, yeah, keep that in mind, because you can have 2 or 3. I think I had 3 days that I decided were like, these are my days, and I've kind of paired it up with the planetary ruler for the day. Like, I Sundays, like the sun is about the self. Think about that. And then yeah, so Sundays, Monday is ruled by the moon, so we want to rest any day anyway, right? And then I have Wednesday. I was born on a Wednesday, so real Wednesday Addams. But I decided, like, yeah, just mental rest, right? So yeah, something to think about. Let me see. I think someone had, yes, Carolyn. What should I be surrendering to? That's a good one. That's a good question. All right, Carolyn. Let's get into it. Let me clear some of the energy here. Ancestors, guys, we're tapping in for Carolyn. What does she need to surrender to? Surrender to your inner child. Surrender to your inner child. We have Page of Cups in reverse. Surrender to, like, your inner child wounds, especially. Maybe surrendering to, this could be like your insecurities and being gullible. Maybe people perceive you as being gullible, and it's causing you to shrink and not be as creative and free as you really want to be. Yeah, really getting that just that joy back. So if you're really thinking about how other people will view you, like that's the main thing, is surrendering just what other people may think of you and really let that inner child shine through. This might also be mothering yourself, nurturing yourself. Okay. And also forgiveness, forgiving yourself, not being shameful of how you've shown up in the past, and yeah, it's just embracing the parts of yourself that you would rather want to hide. This is embracing your shadow. Maybe surrender to your shadow overall too. Surrender all parts of you. Let me know how you feel about that, Carolyn. There's a few things there. Need to surrender to. Let me double check with anybody else. Okay, thank you. Okay, I know who that was. Hopefully she was or they were still in here. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. So if anyone else has a question, y'all can let me know. Let me know. If not, I'm going to hop off here. Yeah. But yeah, really factor in those days of rest. Yes, if you have a question, you can send via Cash App. Like if you want a one card reading, $7. Mini is $11. Full reading is $22. And I also y'all, I do have a YouTube channel, Mystic Storm. Make sure that you follow me. I have a plethora of videos, so you can just really go deep diving. I've been doing YouTube for a while, so yeah, let me know. Okay, y'all. All right, if y'all are good, I'm gonna head off of here. I am on here pretty late, or later than I normally am. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you have a good evening, and I will see y'all in the next one.